Sports should be fun. Sports should be interesting. Sports should be entertaining. Sports should be riveting. This is CVM Sports. I'm Jordan Ford. Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yeah.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central. As of Tuesday, April 15, Fan Central will be moving to 9 p.m.
From night till the morning, I handle that. She give it up, she look back, and I ride it. Die when she lies, die when she lies, die when she lies, die when she was some action in she life. I'm good at just don't come at all. Die when she lies, die when she lies, die when she lies, die when she lies. She want the roughness in she life. And when I put down the work, watch how she face like those. 'Cause I believe in the truth, hey, and I just wanna live.
Hey, soca vibe, soca music, get the back on your TV. Oh my God! Good morning, soca fans. Good morning, sunrisers. Guess who's back? Back again. Uncle Dennis is back. Tell a friend. Dennis back. Yes, he's back. Dennis is back. He is back. Oh my God!
Hey, buenos días. Buenos días.
Oh, ¿cómo estás, señor?
Bien, gracias. ¿Y usted?
Muy bien, gracias.
Muy bien, gracias.
Yes, I gotta tell you. Beautiful Uncle Dennis.
How are you, my friend?
I am very good.
Hey, my friend, I'm very good. I'm very good. It's good to be back here.
Happy to see you.
I know, I miss you very much.
I miss you too.
I miss you so much.
Senor.
Yeah, every morning I listen and I tune in. You know, hey.
En la mañana.
Hey.
I gotta tell you. Good morning to everybody at the Spanish Embassy as well. Yeah. Good morning. We're trying, and you know, it's great to be back. It's great to be here, and we have a wonderful show lined up for you as per usual on your number one show, Sunrise on CVM. I am Mrs. Kitty, and by now you must have figured that this is Uncle Dennis. If it is your first time tuning in to our show, thank you for being here this morning.
What a way to tune in if this is their first tune in to DJ Franco.
I gotta say, DJ
Franco bringing us in for the opening.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah,
DJ
man, a nice
Franco.
soca. DJ Franco.
DJ Brush One. You have other, you can't say them. Bloodline Franco.
Yeah.
DJ Bloodline Franco.
I've never actually been in the same place as Bloodline Franco. Like you see, man, every God Almighty poster.
Well, once you're into soca, you sit there.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like every poster. Oh, this Bloodline Franco guy.
Yeah, Bloodline Franco. I gotta tell you.
Yeah.
No, when you hear about DJ Brush One, you know that you're gonna have a great time on the road.
Yeah.
You just make sure your costume kind of itch on good because you're gonna wind out of your clothes.
Yeah.
You're gonna dance out of it. You're gonna have a great time.
What I appreciate about people like Franco and others is their ability to pace Like if
Yes.
they're playing for an hour, they can pace, they can say, all right, I'm going to do the first 15 minutes with these, and then I'm going to take it here, then I'm going to take it here, then I'm going to take it here, and I'm going to hand it over to the next DJ.
Right, right.
Like it's a skill.
Yeah, it is.
And it's a skill that I don't have. So when them have it, and you ever go one place and the DJ is not good, and you can tell
I know them.
this party, everything here, the setting, the venue, everything. You come through and you get your banner, everything, security is perfect. And the one thing that ruined this fete
The music.
was the DJ. Can't even play for himself.
Or play for money, pull up. That part,
You understand?
right? You're not following the audience, you're not watching the vibe, you're not reading the room.
And the previous DJ did that.
Yeah.
Exact thing.
And then hear what that is, because sometimes they're playing for the hype, not
Yeah.
the love or the passion of it.
Yeah.
So they're not feeling the music. So watch
Yeah.
me. You know you've been having the people going this.
Yeah.
I need to calm them down. Let
Exactly.
them catch a little breath and rock and come
Yeah.
in again and do that. You know
true.
what I mean? And don't raise the music. So for me, I love soca and I love the vibe of soca
Yeah.
because of that understanding of the music. It's not just about playing any and anything. You have to
Yeah.
know your audience. You have to watch
Precisely.
and read the room. So we are reading the room this morning because this
Yeah.
weekend is the road march, and I know many of you are planning, many of you are ironing down your batteries to get ready for the road march
You
this
see where you see
Sunday.
the gym them. So
No,
where you
it's
see
round.
the gym them from 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But like I went to the gym yesterday evening, and I'm telling you, the people are there because I'm trying to do the last finish it.
Yeah.
When me tell you, say everybody
This week is the no rice, no carbs week.
No carbs.
No carbs.
Protein and veg.
Yeah, protein and veg and water.
And water.
That week, yeah, look
Water.
here. Remember me told you, look a beverage.
Because
And
guess
that's
what?
about it.
Everybody wants to have
Be snatched.
the necessary look of just enough.
You know
enough.
who I love to see in the gym?
Yeah.
Like, well, overall, but like at this time, I like to see the mature men in the gym. You understand me? Big up to the mature man, them will take care of themselves. I'm talking about the men who are over 30, the men who are 40 and over, the men who are 50 and over,
Yeah.
the men who are 60 and over.
Yeah.
It's not every man who's 60 and over and 50 and over have a beer belly. You have some of them
No,
big
no.
top generally. Give the young boy them a run for their money, because enough of the young boy them that have some cheese tricks back and some kisco body. You
Yeah.
understand?
And the
But I
trick-
gotta tell you,
and the
they got it
trick-
going on.
The trick after 40
Yeah.
in the gym, you're not ego lift.
Yeah.
It's about form, it's about consistency,
Yeah.
and you just get it done.
I love to see that. So
Yeah,
big
man.
ups to all the men who take care of themselves, right? Yes. Who go to the gym and
Yeah.
they're looking so nice. And, I know you guys are going to be on the road. Have you ever jumped Carnival? Have you ever done the road march before?
I've never, I love soca,
Yeah.
but I've never participated in the spectacle
Yeah.
that is Carnival.
Oh.
Because there's soca, which is the
Yeah.
music of it, but then there's the spectacle.
So you've never done Juve?
I've been
Tennis.
to a few soca parties here and there. I just feel like, and because I've never done it, my time for that pass.
Really? No, Dennis, no, don't sleep on yourself.
No, I'm not like, say, the big old man them, I remember when I was in my 20s and I used to see you as a big man partying at Quad. And you're still out
Dennis,
there.
all the people, you're only as old as you feel.
Yeah, but I feel like
Dennis.
if you got big people Sunday.
No, we can't go anything we want to go. I'm going to go big people Sunday and I'm going to go to Juve and I'm
Yeah.
going to spread out like a beach towel.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
no, I'm not saying that you can't go, but like the people who dare everything.
I mean, maybe they're retired, and they need
Yeah.
to get something to do, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So good morning to all the
Them
retirees.
kids are grown and
Yeah.
they've got every party.
And you know what happens to them is I found that sometimes people live their lives in the reverse.
Yes.
Many times.
Yes, true.
Because they were parents, mothers and fathers,
Them
or
never
they
get to
were
enjoy nothing.
a lot of responsibility was thrust upon them at
Yeah.
an early age.
Yeah.
They didn't really get to enjoy their 20s. They didn't enjoy their 30s. And it's when them turn 40, and 50,
They're
and
in
them
their
time
prime.
they in their prime to live.
And the truth is that we're living longer lives.
Yes.
And generationally we're changing.
Yes.
And so a part of that is that people are coming into their prime, not in their 20s or 30s,
In
but
their
many in their
40s,
40s.
yeah, and listen.
And them are coming to good money in their 40s.
And financial freedom
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
stability.
True.
And now the things I was not able to enjoy then, I can do so now. So
Yeah.
you're not gonna chat me when
Yeah.
you're 50, come in here.
Well, I'm
I want to be in these streets.
Is it because I'm a morning person? You know what
They
me like?
wanted that big man there. Nothing.
No, them are gonna
Big
call
up all the
it.
big
They
man
look,
them.
they
Eh.
look good, big man.
Look good, big man. Stay
Eh.
good. Yeah, girl. Yeah. Cross the road. Tie your ribbon. Yeah.
Well, no. Not me walking in an airport in Panama.
Yeah.
And me just hear, Miss Kitty partner.
Wow. Wow. Panama.
Big up the lady who
Good morning. Buenos dias. Oh, Panama.
Miss Kitty partner.
Oh, wow.
I was like,
Actually, you have to put something, a qualified TV.
morning, Mr. Wilkins.
Hi, honey. Good morning.
I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna keep this beard because I'm balding and clean face up there.
I gotta tell you. See the president. Conditions apply. But you know who I want to send a very special shout out to this morning, Uncle Dennis? I want to say good morning to all the persons who sweep and clean our streets across the length and breadth of
the early
Jamaica.
morning people.
Yes.
The early morning
this
people.
This morning I saw a lady on what do you call it? Canadian Embassy Road.
Waterloo.
Waterloo Road, right? And I was watching her, and you know, she was sweeping, and you know, it came to me that, boy, you know, even for our the persons who collect our garbage, you know, we're so it may seem like such a simple thing, and you don't even think about it. But until you have a rat infestation or you have some kind of outbreak, you don't realize how much the persons who dispose of our garbage for us and keep our surroundings clean, how important they are.
Yeah.
And so I want to take the time out to say a resplendent morning to all of the men and the women, especially the women. Because I tend to see women sweeping the streets.
Yes,
so our
yes,
street
a lot of women.
sweepers,
Yeah.
Good morning to all of you. Thank you for the job that you do. We are eternally grateful for all you do because you keep us clean, you keep Jamaica clean and the place looking nice. So I just want to big you guys up this morning. I know sometimes, you know, we pass people. I don't even think about the contribution that they're making.
Yeah.
But as a sociologist teacher, we know about the functionalist theory from Emil Durkheim and people of his ilk. Okay.
Parsons.
Exactly, the cohesive whole. And so I want to just take the time out to big up every garbage collector, every street sweeper, big up on a nice clean self, and thank you very much because I like the cleanliness, because cleanliness is next to godliness. Is what, Nita?
You know what I want?
It's my blouse.
You know who I want to big up?
We're not dancing in Carnival, please I go drop out.
Yes.
It's my blouse. Good morning, my blouse.
Similarly, I want to... I want to say a special good morning to the nurses, the nursing team from Ministry of Health, who they were doing contact tracing at the airport. So like when flights come in from South America and other places, they need to know what countries are coming in, and they protect our nation's borders from a public health perspective.
Definitely.
They still do contact tracing. Do you have a yellow fever vaccination? Okay, well, we need to take your name, your contact information, because we need to keep up with you because there have been outbreaks in particular countries.
Yeah.
These are things that we don't have in Jamaica.
Right,
so we have to make sure upon your return
we protect.
that we protect the population. So big up the protectors, the frontline workers, that lovely nurse who I had that conversation with.
Aww.
Good morning to you and your entire team, and you do it every day, and we thank you for your service.
You know who else I want to tell good morning? Good morning to Mrs. Millicent Palmer, a.k.a. Miss Monica, a.k.a. Yaya Goodas, a.k.a. Jermaine Palmer's mommy. Okay.
Oh, Millicent Palmer, that's what she did?
That's her name, a.k.a. Yaya Goodas, or we'll call her Yaya. I put on the Goodas. I want to wish for you, Yaya, a very wonderful day. I hope that you live to see many more. May God continue to bless you richly, and may you enjoy yourself. Jermaine says he has $1 million for you, so please ask him for it.
That is why he was talking about how much money he must spend this week.
Yes. So I'm saying have it, Yaya, so ask him for it, right?
No, man.
But Miss Monica, lots of love, and we wish you many more. And if you're celebrating your birthday today, happy birthday to you. If you're celebrating your anniversary, happy anniversary. And also, good morning to the people who know how to say good morning. There are some people who will walk in a room or walk somewhere and they have no manners. Like, they don't say good morning or good afternoon. Somebody does something for you, you don't say thank you, or you don't say you're welcome. Like, really? Good morning to those people, those of us who say good morning. I had an incident one time. The lady come in and they say good morning. Nita, after she comes sit down, they never say good morning. They give her, can beg you a call? I say, you're not serious. I said good morning to you too. Remember, the people that want to oftentimes walk past and say good morning, it may just be them who will come to your aid. So let manners and let, just good courtesy be a part of who you are. And when somebody asks you, how are you doing? And you say, fine. Don't just eat it.
I had you know what?
Them back.
I'm gonna have to have this conversation off here because I had reason last week to think of you about that.
Okay. Yeah.
But
Don't eat the
I will
compliment,
tell you
guys.
about, to think of you in Spanish about that. But
En
we're gonna
español.
we're going to talk about it because guess what? It's now time for your Thursday morning mixtape, and guess what? It's gonna be good.
Lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves. I'm missing a date. Lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves. Me miss a date.
Me no know.
Friday. Me go learn it up. Me go get it back. Vendredi. I gotta tell you. Well, guess what? Our mixtape this morning is with DJ Bloodline Franco and DJ Brush One. The Road Marshal. Run the track, select.
Soca in the morning, soca.
And I just wanna live good. I don't want no dirty secrets fighting me and you. Drive one car at a time.
2 fingers in the air.
But I still want to.
Bloodline Franco, like it like that. Brush one anywhere you go, you're too bad. Big DJs representing yard. Wow, with your big song, mash up the dance. Bloodline Franco, like it like that. Brush one anywhere you go, you're too bad. Big DJs representing yard.
Well, I don't have time to beef. Lucky for you, my friend. Franco in a good spirit. Brush one drink in a good spirit. The vibes right up to the limit. So don't hold me down, don't fight me down. Yeah. Good spirit. Bloodline Franco in a good spirit. Brush one vibes up to the limit. So don't hold me down, don't fight me down. Yeah. My friend and them couldn't tell you about me. Bloodline Franco is big DJ. Brush one going and mash up the party. Yeah. Before my link couldn't tell you about me. Big DJ is big DJ. We only on love one. Well, every man make their choices. I said we make sacrifices. Franco block out the noises. Brush one not to forget the voices. One day we gon' make it. We don't have to fake it.
We have a foul outside the box. This is a very critical moment. It's an intense match. The tension in the stadium is palpable. He prepares for the free kick. Strike the ball and
Do whatever the crunch you want. New KFC saucy wings. Delicious, hot, and spicy wings tossed in savory mango habanero or buffalo sauce. Wings that will crunch the rest. New KFC saucy wings. It's finger licking good.
Seize the next IPO opportunity seamlessly with the Sagicor E-Invest.
The Time by Sagicor E-Invest.
Give your children a head start with Short Start from CIBC Caribbean. Plus, at 12, apply for their Visa debit card for smart spending in stores, online, and overseas. Come see what banking better together looks like for you at CIBC. Ambitions made real.
For all your electrical needs, visit ABC Electrical Sales. We've got everything, stocking top brands like CNCs, Philips, and Allen Bradley. We guarantee quality and reliability. Shop with us and save with even free island-wide delivery. Conditions apply. Visit us at Shop 8 Hagley Park Plaza, Kingston 10. Call 876-754-3714-5 or 876-754-3825-8. ABC Electrical Sales, for a better choice in electrical business.
CVM TV and live Jamaica Premier League action on a Monday night. A match made in heaven. We call it Monday Match Night. Catch all the hard-pounding JPL Monday night action from now until the end of the season on CVM TV's Monday Match Night. Matchday Mondays at 7:45 p.m. with a rebroadcast Tuesdays at 10 a.m. Nothing else can quite match up. Monday Match Night, powered by Sunshine Snacks and ABC Electrical.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winford Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
In a world where innovation meets tradition, agriculture is evolving like never before. From the latest sustainable farming technologies to age-old practices passed down through generation. agriculture is?
Precious to me.
I love the animals. I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I love working.
Join us right here on CVM TV every Sunday during news at 7 as we explore the people, the science, and the breakthroughs that are shaping the way we grow, eat, and live. You don't want to miss it. This is Farming Forward.
20 minutes after 6 o'clock on this Thursday morning. Good morning. When you hear that dum 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 dum, that's actually a bass line, not a beat.
Yeah.
When you hear that dum 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 dum, yeah, that is the time for the headlines with the TK and only TK. Good morning.
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
¿Cómo están?
Muy bien, gracias.
¿Y tú?
Oh, muy bien, también. Gracias. I see what's happening
I think
here.
we need to book a trip to Panama
Yeah.
or Colombia.
See?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
You hear CVM?
Sunrise from Medellin.
Medellin.
From where?
Medellin. Yeah, in Colombia.
I love that.
Bogota. Yeah. Sunrise from Bogota. You see? Yeah.
You heard it here first. Let's see if and when it happens.
The Cuban ambassador was just here the other day.
All right, so we just link up, man, and just say, yeah.
Yeah, you know, I've never been to Cuba.
I've been to Cuba.
I've been to Cuba as well.
Yeah, I've been to Cuba.
It's nice. It's
Beautiful place. Love
Nice.
it. Love the people.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Lovely place.
I love their vibe, you know. And again, that
love
is why
Cuban
I
music.
love travel so much, because you get to be immersed in somebody else's way of life, their culture, their food,
Perspective
and it
is
opens your
everything, you know.
eyes
Perspective
to what is
to another
possible and
person's
what's out
perspective.
there,
Yeah.
and so you also appreciate where other people are coming from. You know what I mean? And you learn to.
And it's interesting that there's some Jamaicans who know so much more about somewhere as far as England, for
Yes.
example, because they have family there or they have experience
Yeah.
there. Our neighbor right next door, we don't know how
Yeah.
them stay,
Yeah.
how things are over there. So I agree with you.
I really love it.
I wish we traveled the region more as well,
Yeah.
as a region
Well,
generally.
I wish it was less costly, you know, to travel the region.
The region.
Because let me tell you, to travel the region is very expensive.
But actually, it's become so much cheaper to travel through Latin America.
Yes.
Like for instance, people will tell you that, I mean, to go DR, it's often cheaper than to spend a weekend on the North Coast,
Yeah.
and including plane fare, ground transportation, and
hotel,
hotel.
yeah.
Wow.
It can be very cost effective regionally if you're going to like the Spanish-speaking countries that people are going to nowadays,
Yeah.
because you tend to see a lot of Jamaicans going. Panama and DR.
Yeah, Panama,
and
Colombia has been like a hot item right now.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
there any Caribbean island that you have not yet visited that you would like to visit?
I want to go. I've said it before. I want to go to the ABC Islands.
Me
I've
too,
never
yeah.
been. I've never been to the ABC Islands.
Yeah, same. Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao.
Yeah, I've never done the Dutch and
Yeah.
Cadiz. No,
Yeah.
I really want to.
Nice. Me too. Actually, and my sister always is cheering for Aruba. Arubiano. I want to do it. She's always like,
Really?
Kat, you need to go to Aruba. I'm like, okay, JJ, like we're gonna go to Aruba.
Let's do it.
My sister is a traveler, so she bust me for the things them.
Yeah.
Because when I was scared to go on the cruise, because remember to carry it, you understand? And to watch Titanic, right, Rose, you remember, you understand? So I was a little traumatized by that. But I went on it, and I really love cruising now. Like cruising is my thing.
Cruising is my fave.
Yeah.
Cruising is my
It's all
fave.
right. Any island you want to visit, TK?
You know, when you mentioned Curacao, I really liked Curacao, but I have been to a few of the Caribbean islands. Love them. Big up to the Caribbean if you happen to be joining us on YouTube.
Big up everything from
anywhere.
Antigua,
from our region.
Yeah, Trinidad,
Big up
Massive,
yourself.
St. Kitts. Oh, I love St. Kitts.
St. Kitts.
St. Kitts is my joint.
Aye.
Barbados is my joint.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
St. Kitts love you too.
Yeah, I love them. My petitions. You see that?
Well, speaking of our joint, let's talk about some achievement happening right here on the Rocky headlines this morning. UTech student wins $1 million for flood management innovation. Angel Pinnock, a third-year computer science student at the University of Technology, Jamaica, UTech, has won $1 million at the UTech Sagicor Innovation Challenge for her project, FloodSense. Now, FloodSense is a real-time flood prediction and gully management system that uses IoT sensors and data analytics to help reduce flooding and support government response efforts. The system includes Gully Guard, a component designed to capture debris before it blocks gullies, helping to prevent flash floods caused by illegal dumping. Now, the project was inspired by Pinnock's personal experiences and long-standing concerns about waste management and flooding in Jamaica. Her innovation stood out among the entries at the competition held at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel in St. Andrew. With the win, Pinnock plans to explore opportunities to implement FloodSense on a wider scale.
And give her a round of applause.
Yes,
Angel.
I actually emceed that event, and so it's
TK. Hello.
So
book her today.
Hello. Booked and busy.
TK Dawkins on Instagram. No, but it was my first time attending the event. So there are 24 teams that have to do a pitch, and then it's comes down to 10 teams. You get a 3-minute elevator pitch to the judges / investors. Then the top 4 go on again. And Angel's presentation, her pitch, her communication, it was one thing about the idea being great, but how she brought it across in the 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Really?
And the limited in the first round, and in the limited time that she had, it was excellent.
So
we hope to bring her on. And that's how it felt. That's how it felt.
So how did she factor in Movado into it?
She said guard, not God.
Oh,
Gully guard.
Guard. Dennis.
Not God.
I was like, Movado.
You see? Yeah, these are the things.
And this is how rumors spread it
No,
out.
when you're graduate, when you're graduates.
Gully guard.
Yay.
Even if we left the gully, don't worry.
No, but listen, I love this idea, and I think it's such a wonderful innovation, and I do hope it is something that will be implemented, especially as we're on the cusp of the hurricane season. I can't even believe that I just said that, because hurricane season just done.
Finished? Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah. But I love, I just love when there are opportunities presented by like UTech and a Sagicor with this competition for great minds in Jamaica or Jamaicans with great minds to explore and to put out things that can benefit us as a nation and as a people.
And this is a part of the modern role of universities. It's not just for you to go and study a book and get a grade, but it's to create innovation, to create new knowledge and to partner with your stakeholders. So UTech doing one side of it, but you need corporate backers like Sagicor to put the money behind it so that you can have somebody at the university who is studying and putting their learning to good use. So it's not just a little project where you do one course for one grade, but it can actually create a social good.
And benefit the country. I really, really love that. So congratulations to Angel.
You're
definitely an angel. And I know that there are many communities, Dennis, who would have, and persons who would have experienced flooding time and again, every time rainfall. Do you know that there are people in Jamaica who, as the cloud make up its face, them start fret? Because they know what that means or what it can mean. Right? You're dislocated. There are so many people, your house wash away, you have to move. It's a whole to do. But again, a part of what as we're talking about the street cleaners this morning, we as a people to TK need to be responsible. Waste management. You don't throw your garbage in the gullies. You don't throw your waste just, irresponsibly, because these things come back to haunt me and you.
Absolutely.
Speaking of haunting, I learned from her presentation I don't remember, it's billions of dollars government spend for manpower and equipment and stuff to clean out the gullies. Imagine if those billions, we could redirect them into schools or hospital or, you know what I mean? So,
buy some MRI machine.
Why? Because we're just throwing away things. So that's billions of dollars we could save the country.
I always say, away, when you throw things away, away is a place.
That costs money.
To
clean, right? All right, so real quick, Another achievement, Jamaica finishes second at Carifta Swimming Championships.
nice.
Jamaica wins a record 64 medals to finish second at the recent Carifta Swimming Championships, ending their swims with an impressive 795.5 points. The Bahamas retained their title at the top of the standings with 979 points, while hosts Trinidad and Tobago placed third with 735 points. Jamaica had a strong final day in the pool, dominating the relays with 4 golds and 1 silver in the 4x50 meter freestyle events. The 13 to 14 boys and girls both set new records, including a Carifta and national record of 1 minute 40 seconds by the boys, and the 15 to 17 girls also took gold, while the 15 to 17 boys earned silver with a new national mark of 1 minute and 35.4 seconds.
Loving it. A round of applause.
Nice.
So remember those two young lady,
to interview them and give them
the young
the
lady
support.
and the young man that we interviewed, they were a part of that cohort of persons, and I'm so happy for them. So very happy, and we want to just big them up. And to all our athletes again, all our swimmers, thank you guys so very much.
Absolutely.
Because it is not easy at all. And so we're up on the podium, them I got tired, fisting with face. Cause them can't get we out of the race. Jamaica to the world. That's the truth.
I love it.
Love it.
And that is why when we interview them and we tell you, give them the support now. Don't jump on the bandwagon after. Or when they win or come second or first or third or whatever, that everybody feel nice. Like it costs money. It costs money to send them.
So put your money where your mouth there. Otherwise, nobody chat and visit Best Buds while you're at it.
We need to send them the winners some flowers from Best Buds.
Best Buds
will call you, and we send some flowers to the winners.
Go visit them at 6.5 Lady Musgrave Road.
Thank you, DJ.
6.5 Lady Musgrave Road.
Is this your top DJ? This is Ace?
It's all right. Visit them at bestbudsja.com. Call them at 946-1401, of course. Best Buds J.
DJ said we're done with you.
Yeah, I'm done with you.
We're done with you, Dennis.
You were in machine. Wait, go back to Colombia. I don't know where you at. But guys, big ups to everybody on YouTube watching this morning. Thank you so much for joining us. And please do remember to hit the like and subscribe button, as well as that notification bell, so you can know exactly when sunrise has risen, okay? We're gonna take a break right now, but after that, we're gonna be talking about financial literacy. And incidentally, TK, this is Financial Literacy Month, and we have a lot of workshops right here going on in Money Masterclass, brought to you by
JN Bank.
That's right. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more right here on Sunrise.
To the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central. As of Tuesday, April 15, Fan Central will be moving to 9 p.m.
We are proud to supply all of Jamaica with the highest standard of gas products to keep you safe and well taken care of. Choose well. Choose IGL.
First, me admit this. Look at breaking news.
We are diving into the world of creativity. If you come here well dressed, we can help you work.
You can lift none, feel it on.
We are going to be having an amazing time with this boss lady in her corner office this week. Well, I'm a sweat.
English truck, they don't come with AC. You know, so you're not going to bantan me thing. You're not bantan me thing.
I sweat, I know you must come murder.
Jamaica is on a transformative path, and the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation and its agencies are leading the way. MECJC Matrix is back for Season 2, bringing you the latest on the projects shaping our nation's future. big changes, bold moves. This is the season 2 of the Meg JC Matrix, driving development, transforming lives.
Thank you so very much for staying with us this morning, and welcome to Money Masterclass, brought to you by
JN Bank.
The JN Foundation. You're going to pay Dennis for that voice. The JN Foundation, in partnership with the Caribbean Development Bank, CDB, and the Government of Canada, funded local engagement and action fund LEAF will be hosting a series of financial literacy workshops starting next Monday. Joining us to tell us all about it is the General Manager of JN Foundation, Claudine Allen, and Community Development Specialist at Caribbean Development Bank, Richardo Aiken. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome.
Hi. How are you guys doing?
Yes, so it's Money Masterclass. It looks differently. Big up to Carlton, but we are all on the fort for him.
Yes.
And when I hear about financial literacy, ladies and gentlemen, it is something that we preach here every day on Sunrise, especially on Money Masterclass. Claudine, talk to me about why is it important, because some people still don't really get it or think financially, what that can't bother.
Financial literacy is a priority for Jamaica National. It is a part of our financial inclusion thrust generally. And in working through the foundation with community groups and our JN Circle, we realized that this matter of financial literacy isn't limited to individuals in their own personal lives, but we see it evolve in groups. You have community groups, associations, even registered charities, which do not have the basic understanding of how to make sure that their operations are formalized and they're included in the formal banking system. That helps their group, and it also helps us nationally. Right. And some of the gaps that we recognize include things like budgeting, just having internal controls to make sure that you can demonstrate that you can manage money for the club in a responsible way, in a way that is transparent, and in a way that organizations like Richardo's can respect and welcome and applaud. Right?
Very well. So Richardo, talk to us about CDB. What is your entity all about? And talk to us about this partnership.
Right, so the Caribbean Development Bank is the region's development bank, right? We have our basic needs trust fund that focuses on poverty reduction. We started in 1979, 2 years before I was born, actually, right? And what we do, in addition to our poverty reduction program, we sought to place a lot more emphasis on building the capacity of local organizations. So the infrastructure is fine. We do expanding classrooms, we do basic access, such as roads and water. But what is critical is if the community groups that you serve with this infrastructure investment are not capacitated, then they can't sustain what we invest in. So we had a survey that we did in 2023 of 32 groups across 3 countries, and we found alarming findings. Not just the fact that 94% of those we surveyed did not have the skill to write proposals, which is the main vehicle for accessing development assistance. They also have issues with documentation, financial resources, and so on. So we found the partnership very timely. We met in October of last year, and we thought that with 4 years, 8 months, 6 days, and about 6.5 hours to 2030, right? We thought we have to place a greater emphasis on strengthening community groups' capacity to advocate for the development of their space. And we're also happy to have the local engagement action fund, which happily join the conversation with our common effort, and Jane leading the charge with their skill set to make this timely and exciting initiative possible.
I think it's a great example of the power of strategic partnerships, because each of you bring a different vantage point and a perspective to this this triune partnership. But from a JN perspective, you have to kind of operationalize, you have to design the things and take it from an idea to actual something that's useful. What sort of activities then are you carefully ensuring this half in there, we can do this and not have this in the workshop? What are some of those kinds of things?
So it's a very ambitious workshop. It's one day, and you can cover so much and no more in one day. But what we did was to identify the priority areas. So what are the things that you must have as a group if you're going to formalize your operations and be effective for banking as well as to attract partners and collaboration?
Right.
So we are helping our participants to design a financial management system, which sounds like this big technical, perhaps something that you purchase. We're breaking it down, looking at the core elements of it, and breaking it down in a group context. So you have a football club or a police youth club. Who is the president, who is the treasurer, who is the secretary? What does your constitution allow you to design as a organization? Right. And then who can you design assign certain responsibilities to? And when you assign the responsibility, what are the expected deliverables? Have you documented those? How do you track your money in a practical way? Do you have a voucher for petty cash? Petty cash is a very dangerous thing, you know. You look at it and say, oh, it's a small sum of money. You don't need 2 people to sign for it, but small sums repeat. And you know, after time you realize that the funds for the club is used in a certain way, and it has all gone. Budgeting as well. How do you design a budget? How do you track, monitor, and how do you generate reports that will document how your club has been operating and show that you are responsible people where management of finances accountability. Are concerned. Accountability and transparency. Absolutely.
You know, when I listen to the things that you're hoping to achieve, we've interviewed lots of people who have create a charity or they're a community group. They're ambitious, them just a start. And you ask a few questions and you realize, Lord, this could be such a great organization.
If it had structure.
If they had structure. And then, you know, you said, bless them, God.
But them have a good heart, you know. But the structure. But that's why I'm very excited about these workshops.
So like, how can those kinds of groups participate?
Oh, absolutely.
How do they get
If you have a football club that has an officer corps of 4 people and you're doing work in your community, you can register to join. Right? We
what
want
about those
to
people
help
who are
you.
feeding people? Because I know a lot of people feed the homeless nowadays and that kind of thing.
Absolutely. We have not limited participation to the nature of the work. What we have said, if you are doing work in your community at the grassroots level, please join us.
So when do we need to come?
Like right now, because we are hoping to close off 2 people from each organization is who we will accommodate, because we want it to be sustainable. So you go online, janefoundation.com or janefinancialacademy.com. There's a huge banner there which says register here. You cannot miss it. And you fill out a form which tells us a little bit about who is applying and how you operate, and then we will respond to your application to tell you whether we can accommodate in the workshop.
Is it a physical workshop, or do you have, is a hybrid? You have Zoom as well?
Yes, it is going to be live streamed as well.
Okay, nice.
But naturally we can only reach 50 people for each workshop. That is 25 groups. But you can still benefit if you're unable to join by going to our Yahoo account and viewing it in real time.
So you said that there are 4 workshops. So when are those going to be held?
So the first workshop is in Kingston. We start at 8:30, and because we want you to register, we're not going to tell you where.
Yes.
Right? Want you to go online and register, and then we go to Manchester on Tuesday.
Okay.
On Wednesday we're in Ocherius.
Nice.
And we wrap up with St. James on Thursday.
Okay,
right?
very well.
So come, register, show up on time, come with an open mind and a happy heart, because we're going to give you tools that you can use. We're making it practical and relatable. We're not going to bring the textbook jargons and stuff. We will associate real world experience with the things that people are expecting you to do to elevate your organization's profile.
Sounds great.
And Richard have a whole heap of money over CDB over there. So you need to know how to write. You need to know how to write a good proposal and put in the proposal. Richard, I saw you on Sunrise with Miss Kitty and Uncle Dennis, and you said that I was writing good, and I'm writing it good. Okay.
You know, because the challenge is some people who are good at writing, at seeking grant funding, and them get all of the grant funding. And there are good initiatives that don't get enough because the people just don't know how to.
One of the things we're trying to do as well, it is also a pilot initiative. So we want to learn from this experience, and we're hoping to replicate that across Jamaica, but even the wider Caribbean as well. Because the challenges that we spoke about in Jamaica, they're quite similar across across the region. So we could definitely have a ripple effect over the next few months, transforming communities in other parts of the region. And having greater impact for us.
This is the baseline study.
Yes,
this is the locus classicus. That everyone else is using. Guys, thank you so much for this initiative.
Thank you, Claudia. Thank you, Richard. Yeah, awesome.
Thank you very much. Our guest in Money Masterclass, Money Masterclass is brought to you by JN Bank. Our guests have been Claudine Allen, the General Manager of the JN Foundation. And of course, we have Community Development Specialist, Richardo Aiken.
You see this? Richardo at the bank. You see how serendipitous. Him mother not rich. That is real rich.
Yeah.
Him mother didn't know. You see the power of a name? Richardo.
Speak it into
being. And in the bank. The Caribbean Development Bank. Pick up your mother.
Richardo, you know.
Richardo, you know. Because normally it's Ricardo.
No.
But you must say, no. That's too ordinary. It's Richardo for me.
Big up mama anyway there. There's more sunrise after this. Over to the DJ.
For all the happy people right now.
I will never change. Everywhere I go. Never change. Everywhere I go.
Here we go, right goes you.
Bring your friends and we friends we don't like together.
Never pick the ear drop.
This place alright, right here in the back.
I am made for more. That's why I got a JN Bank small business loan to open my salon and build my dream with my style. Now I am my own boss, popping my own style and trending up.
Start your journey with a JN Bank small business loan. With small business loans with as little as $10,000 and up to $4 million. Visit jnbank.com or contact us on WhatsApp 876-295-1298 to get started. JN Bank, we will help you find a way.
Get home with NXT, more possibilities. Get home with NXT, turn a dream home into reality. From vision to foundation, for many generations. Home buyer or home builder, get to your destination. Get home with NXT, more possibilities. Get home with NXT, the key to your home.
When opportunity comes knocking, grab it. When I got my piece of land, I saw more than just soil. I saw a future. With a JN Bank small business loan, I grew that dream and built a better life for my family.
Start your journey with a JN Small Business Loan with small business loans as little as $10,000 and up to $4 million. Visit jnbank.com or contact us on WhatsApp at 876-295-1298 to get started.
Millions of people are attacked by harmful mouth bacteria. The root cause of bad breath, gum problems, cavities, plaque, and tartar. That's why Colgate combined the best science and technology in Colgate Total. Unlike others, its superior formula fights bacteria and creates a powerful protective barrier for up to 24 hours to prevent them from coming back. Take control of your oral health with Colgate Total.
I have a mix of wise investments, so I keep earning no matter the season. I have a diversified portfolio with Sagicor Investments Sigma Global Funds. Call me savvy.
Let us help you find your ideal mix of investments today with Sigma Global Funds.
First, me admit this. Breaking news.
We are diving into the world of creativity. I even come here well dressed, we can help you work.
You can't lift none, so feel it on.
We are going to be having an amazing time with this boss lady in her corner office this week. Hold on, I sweat.
I'm going to put English truck then come with AC. You know, so you're not going to bantan me thing. You're not bantan me thing.
I sweat, I know you must come, murder.
Bienvenido, and thanks for staying with us here on Sunrise. Now it's time to get things locked and loaded, literally, because the Jamaica Invitational Pistol Tournament, or the JIPT, is Jamaica's premier international practical shooting confederation. IPSC Level 3 pistol competition. It's back, and it's here to tell us all about it. We have the range master himself, Richard Wong, and we have senior competitor John Nelson. Good morning, gentlemen. How are you doing?
Good morning to you both.
Why? I don't know. You don't want to cross these men at all.
No.
Don't want to be the guy.
I mean, but these are veterans in the local and regional and international game. And you know, a standard has been set, and I think what many people don't know is how well Jamaicans do on the international scene. I love to watch us go away and see the standard that the competitions have abroad, but tell us about the local competition and the attention that it attracts from the international shooting community. Richard?
Well, the local competition, the JIPT, as you said, is our premier level 3 match. It's the one that draws the most international competitors generally. We do have several level 3s throughout the year. Our level 3 matches are internationally recognized. It's put on the international calendar. And in past JIPTs, we've had top shooters from around the world come to Jamaica, from Canada, US. We also have a lot of participation from the Caribbean. So in terms of a high standard, we generally get a very high standard. We've had grandmasters here like Chris Tilley, Casey Eusebio, JJ Ricasa, just to name a few of the top level competitors. The top shooter in the world, who would be considered the top shooter in the world, Eric Graffel, has been here for our competitions before, although that was actually our level 4 competition that we hosted in 2018. But in terms of our JIPT, as I said, it's our premier competition, and we generally tie it in with the Carnival. So the competitors come in and have a good time on the range, and the following day have a good time on the road.
From range to road. But let me ask you though, Richard, because for the uninitiated like myself, you have never been to a pistol competition before. What does that experience look like? And what are some of the things on which you're judging? So what makes somebody, Mr. Nelson, like a top shooter? You know, are you judging on accuracy or judging on what?
Well, I'm a senior shooter, as you heard. I'm really a target rifle shooter. But I was invited by these guys at the club to start shooting pistol. But it's a fast sport. Really, really fast. And why I'm here is to show that even a senior shooter like myself can compete in it and do very well. So I'm still doing it, and I'm absolutely loving it.
But for those who don't know, because not everybody's shooting the same thing. Some people are shooting optics, some people are shooting different kinds of optics, some people are, so what are the different categories that person's competed?
So the divisions we have are production, which are basically, it's supposed to be your gun as it comes out of the box. So that creates a division for just about anybody to enter. You don't have to have a special gun. It's just, if you pick up your gun from the firearms dealer, you'll be able to use that in production division. Above that, we have standard, which allows a little bit more modifications and a faster gun, lighter triggers, that kind of thing. Then you have the open division, which is considered the F1 of our sport. Just about anything goes. So you have the optics, as you stated, and then you have guns with compensators, which help to bleed off the recoil, allowing you to shoot faster. Then we brought the
we brought in production optics and standard optics, which are your gun as it comes out of the box, but you put a red dot optic on the slide to help you to shoot a little bit faster. And they're doing that because a lot of the licensed farm holders are actually switching to red dot optics, which allow for a quicker engagement.
Is there a cost to enter this competition? And I dare ask Richard, are spectators allowed?
Oh, we definitely invite. We definitely invite spectators.
Richard come, me don't want to stop in the front part. I came from what's the gate?
No, man. Okay,
Like which one I stand up? You know, bulletproof something.
Excited.
No more put up on bulletproof something glass something. Ain't no for look.
No, man.
Alright, go.
Go one time.
Why don't you come this Saturday?
If you go one, just go one time.
So bring me now.
You will be addicted.
Why don't you
tell them how it
since
works.
you know the place.
Yeah, Richard. So how much is it to enter and are spectators allowed?
Okay, so the entry into the match is 10,000. It's one of the cheapest level 3s that you'll find anywhere in the world. And for spectators, it's only 500.
Okay.
So
That's not bad. What time do you start?
we start at 9 o'clock on Saturday.
What are some although you want everybody to come out early, but what the big events like the production shoot?
Well, we're all the divisions will be shooting simultaneously.
Okay.
So it's not that there's any better part of the day to come watch.
Okay.
Right.
The women are shooting as well?
Absolutely. Definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
The women will be given some pressure.
That part.
Morning, Sean Francis.
And where will it be held?
At the Jamaica Rifle Association, 148 Mountain View Avenue.
Okay, very well. Right at all.
So we're looking forward to seeing you.
I think I'll come.
No. When you see the women shoot?
Yeah, it'll hype me up.
When Yoni and Sasha and Cheyenne,
I think you invited some. We had some on the show, and listen, just their vibe,
And they're really good. Some of them can give the men a run for the money.
But I know you guys have a lot planned. But do you have like food and drinks and that kind of vibe?
There will be food there. For the shooters, we'll have refreshments on the ranges because we'll be spending all day out in the sun. So it's essential. It's one of the things we actually look out to make sure that the competitors are well hydrated throughout the match.
Well, you know what? I think this Saturday, I'm going to make sure to check my calendar and let us all do something. Remember, we've been talking about Dennis doing things that we've never done before, stepping out of our comfort zone, because the truth is, Mr. Nelson and Richard, you see, sometimes in life, you hear something, whatever. But until you have a new experience, you don't know what it's like. And at least you can cross that off and say, you know what? I did that. I went there. Yeah. So you know what? I think I'm going to take up the challenge.
Somebody stand up behind Khadine and say, should already stand by.
Stand which by? Don't shoot.
No. No, that's you as a shooter.
Or me. Sorry.
That's you as a shooter.
Okay, understand.
Them stand behind you and Miss Kitty. Ping, 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 ping.
Listen.
Both of you.
You know what?
Watch.
See the text for details. Because it's bad. Turned. Aye.
Miss Kitty, stand by.
Yes.
Aye. That would be tough. That would be tough. You know what? I'm going to put in a scrunchie, get my hair to the back, and I'm going to be there on Saturday.
We'll announce your presence when you get there.
All right, it's going to be a great event. It's going to be a great event. Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much. Big thank you to Richard Wong, Range Master, and John Nelson, senior competitor, for stopping by this morning. And I want to encourage each and every one of you to go out and support this event and mark it off your list, to say, yes, I did that. Right after the break, it's going to be your morning news with TK.
A loan from Chris and Charles. Borrow $575,000 or more with payments starting at just $12,595. Whether you're renovating, consolidating debt, or investing in your future, we've got you covered with fast processing, unbeatable rates, and exceptional service. Better hurry. Just like Easter buns, this offer won't last. Call 876-926-0609 or visit chrisandcharles.com today. When you think loans, think Chris and Charles.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yeah.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central. As of Tuesday, April 15, Fan Central will be moving to 9 p.m.
First, me admit this. Look, I know now. Breaking news.
We are diving into the world of creativity. And if you come here well dressed, we can help you work.
You can't lift none. So, feel it on.
We are going to be having an amazing time with this boss lady in her corner office this week. Well, I'm a sweat.
I'm going to put English truck, they don't come with AC. You know, so you're not going to bantan me thing. You're not bantan me thing.
I sweat. I know you must come murder.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winford Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
The Time by Hyundai or Hyundai 5 free payments, 3 years free insurance, or 3 years free petrol bonus is
7 o'clock.
Welcome to Morning News. I'm TK Dawkins. Despite the celebration for the investment by many set to benefit, Prime Minister Andrew Holness says he's not entirely pleased with the extensive delays that dogged the Parnassus Agri-Park project in the parish of Clarendon, one of several projects to ensure food security in Jamaica and the Caribbean. He reiterated the need to end the public bureaucracy that he deemed self-serving at best.
Islam. And as I look at it on reflection, this project is 2 years late. 2 years. Why? For another reason that I have said, Jamaica must address its public bureaucracy. You know, we have gotten caught into this culture of analysis paralysis. Yes. And there are those who will seek to say that you are corrupt, that you are trying to circumvent procedures. But what they are really wanting to do is to hide behind a wall of circuitous regulation that leads to nowhere.
100 households in Industry Pen Free Hill St. Mary are now breathing a sigh of relief after enduring persistent low voltage issues. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has directed the National Housing Trust, the NHT, to address the problem. Member of Parliament for the area, Robert Montague, says this is one of several infrastructure projects currently underway in the constituency.
The Prime Minister has instructed that the NHT, although they did not develop the scheme, should correct the issues. And that is exactly what we are doing. So rather than pass the blame around and point finger, I have set about as MP to solve the problems for the people. We have had many community meetings, and as a result, we now have good electricity supply in sections. The sewage system is being worked on, as well as the water supply and roads. So we thank the citizens for their patience and cooperation.
And over to sports now. In the West Indies Rising Stars Under-15 Cricket Championship, Jamaica defeated the Windward Islands by 10 wickets in their game at the Vivian Richards Stadium in Antigua. Electing to bat, the Windwards were bowled out for 86 in 26 overs. Jamie Wickham top scored with 42 against Andrew Lloyd's 4 for 25. There were also 2 wickets each for Ikani Robinson, Wayne Plummer and Raheem Livingston. In reply, the Jamaicans raced to their target inside 13 overs. Llewayne Price top scored with 32, while Rajay Magichi made 30. Jamaican Olympian Josh Curlew broke the national record in the 100-meter butterfly and in the process acquired the B standard for the World Aquatics Championships in Singapore this summer. Curlew, who was competing at the 2025 Aquatics GB Swimming Championships at the London Aquatics Centre, stopped the clock in 53.58 seconds, which is the exact B qualifying mark for the July 11 to August 3 championships. He eclipses his own mark of 54.24 set in June of last year and becomes the first Jamaican to dip below the 54-second barrier in the event.
Happy, I'd say. It's good to know I still got it though. But all in all, I'd say I'm excited because it's a sign of things to come, really. I'll be honest, there are a lot of key takeaways, a lot of good, a lot of positives, a lot of not so positives, but all in all, like, to me, it just pays testament to the fact that I have a lot that I can improve on. And that I've got a lot more left in me.
And that's it for Morning News. Join us again at noon for more from our news and sports desk. I'm TK Dawkins. There's more Sunrise coming up after this.
Is changing and so should you. Diversify your career and gain local and international certification in 2 to 6 months at Distinction College. Start online and face-to-face class in medical assistant, medical lab tech, pediatrics and psychiatric nursing, ECG tech, home attendant, hairdressing, makeup, meal tech, call center, supervisory and events planning management, cashiering, media broadcasting and travel tourism. Register this week and get free subjects and free courses. No subjects required, no age limits. Visit us in Kingston, Spanish Town, Ochoris and St. Elizabeth. Call us at 876-356-4167.
When you're investing, consistency is key. That's why I am investing in Sagicor Investments Sigma Global Funds now to get in while the markets are attractively priced. Call me Shrewd.
Let us help you find your ideal mix of investments today with Sigma Global Funds.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Jamaica is on a transformative path, and the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation and its agencies are leading the way. McJC Matrix is back for Season 2, bringing you the latest on the projects shaping our nation's future. Big changes, bold moves. This is the Season 2 of the McJC Matrix, driving development, transforming lives.
CVM TV and live Jamaica Premier League action on a Monday night. A match made in heaven. We call it Monday Match Night. Catch all the heart-pounding JPL Monday night action from now until the end of the season on CVM TV's Monday Match Night. Matchday Mondays at 7:45 p.m. with a rebroadcast Tuesdays at 10 a.m. Nothing else can quite match up. Monday Match Night, powered by Sunshine Snacks and ABC Electrical.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central. As of Tuesday, April 15, Fan Central will be moving to 9 p.m.
First, me admit this. Look, I know now. Breaking news.
We are diving into the world of creativity. And if you come here well dressed, we can help you work.
You can't live none, so, feel it on.
We are going to be having an amazing time with this boss lady in her corner office this week. Well, I'm a sweat.
I'm looking for English truck that don't come with AC. You know, so you're not going to bantan me thing. You're not bantan me thing.
Hey, I sweat. I know you must come, murder.
Thanks for staying with us right here on Sunrise at CVM TV. Good morning to you. I'm Dennis Brooks, and alongside the one and only Queen Diva, Mrs. Kitty.
Hello.
And guess what? If you're just tuning in, you're right on time, because guess what? Birds have their formula.
Hello.
And so Camp Road is going to be transformed into Liquimolly Avenue tomorrow, mimicking a Formula One start line, treating Bert's Auto Parts customers to free product sampling, huge free Liquimolly merchandise, Liquimolly export manager in Latin America and the Caribbean, Jose Velasquez, and the purchasing manager of Bert's Auto Parts, Noel Tomlinson. They joined us.
Joel.
Joel? Oh, sorry about that. Joel.
He might be the first Noel.
Yes. They joined us. Morning, gentlemen. How
Good morning. I don't know. You see, then it's the Spanish I follow. You know, something. You know what I mean?
Something I'm going today.
I gotta tell you. You know what? He just came back, and we're talking about Spanish. So Colombia, and we're talking about Latin America, and we're like, you know what? We need to be going to Latin America.
The Latin American market needs proper
it's
servicing.
opening up, and here you are, Jose. I gotta tell you.
I agree. Hey, anytime I'm here.
All right, ready to go. Yep. But I mean, it hurts if you don't check. I gotta tell you, I don't want you to hurt at all. So you're here. So talk to us about this wonderful product, Liquimolly, and what does it do exactly?
So look, Liquimolly, it's a German company. It's basically built in performance and excellence. You know, it's German engineering at excellence. You know, our products are tested, not necessarily just in the lab, but also in the real world. Yeah, all of our products are designed in Germany. Every single one of them. So our lubricants are not necessarily just to lubricate, but also to take care of every equipment that we have. Yeah, we go through rigorous testing in Germany. Like I said, not only in the lab, but also in the real world. And our products are not designed just for one particular equipment. You know, we have it for everything. Newer vehicles and also performance in older vehicles. We have it for all.
Well, that's where I was going, because what I'm curious about is, for instance, it's made in Germany, but does that mean it is particularly good for the German cars, the Audis, the BMWs, and the other vehicles that come from that market? Because not every fluid is good for every vehicle, and different grades of fluid are better for certain vehicles, certain high-performance grades. Does Liquimolly cover the spectrum in terms of the types of vehicles, the brands, and the performance needs of each vehicle?
Correct. So yes, you're right. Because it's German, people think that we only develop for German vehicles, and that is not necessarily correct. You know, if we go back in some times, you know, diesel, for example, was developed in Germany. And diesel is diesel, anything around the world. So we tailor for everything, not necessarily just for German, but Asian American and any type of equipment that is around there. Yeah, whether it's a newer vehicle, whether there is an older vehicle, and not just for vehicles. I mean, I said equipment because we have for motorcycles, bicycles. I mean, you name it. We have for everything.
Nice. Well, guess what? Bert's has for everyone and everything, you know. And good morning to all the employees at Bert's Auto, the one on Malines, the one on South Camp Road. If you know, you know. And Joel, talk to us about this partnership and what do you have coming up for us tomorrow?
Well, Bert's and Liquimolly started this partnership in 2017. So we've been selling these products for a while. And, you know, we started by saying, you know, there's not a all the other oils out there, all the other additives, lubricants are just ordinary. You want something that's extraordinary. You know, forget ordinary. Think Liquid Moly. That's our promotion. That'll be going on this year. So we started this partnership, and trust me, at Burt's we are synonymous with quality.
Yes.
We offer quality and value to all our customers, and this product is something that we've been selling for the past 8 years, and we've only got positive reviews on these products.
Nice.
All our customers, trust me, if you use it once, you are not going back to any other lubricant on the market right now. This is the best that's out there for all vehicles. At Burt's, we sell Japanese parts, Korean parts now, and maybe, you know, stay tuned to our socials. You never know what next is coming, you know.
Stay tuned to Sunrise.
I can assure you that Liquid Moly has been a great partnership with Burt's Auto Parts. We exclusively distribute this product all over the island. So far, it's been great.
Wonderful.
I think that's important as well, because there are people who come to Burt's, I know, especially the one on my lines, there are people who come to Burt's to buy things to go elsewhere and sell it, like, for instance, in more remote places
exactly.
In the country, because they find it affordable. Tell us about that price point that it's coming into the market at, which makes it an option as opposed to other products.
All right, so we don't really like to talk about price. The pricing is great on this product, but think of it as an investment. Your car could be your main source of getting income, and it's also your transportation to and from where you want to go.
Priceless.
So that exactly is priceless. And for that, we don't want to put a price on it. If you come to Burt's, trust me, we always have deals going on all our products, especially Liquid Moly. We will be launching our Liquid Moly promotion tomorrow. It's under the theme Forget Ordinary, Think Liquid Moly. And it will be running from April 25th, which is tomorrow, until July 30th.
Nice. So the whole summer.
Exactly.
So Burt's come for run summer. You know, Liquid Moly, we are done summer. I got to tell you,
Listen.
a fun summer with Burt's.
We need to get into the studio to work.
Hello. But let me ask you, Joel, because especially for us girls, okay? Yes, Jose, us girls, right? When you go to Burt's, one thing I love about Burt's is that you feel taken care of. You don't feel taken advantage of. Like, we sell the things that we don't need, and you direct us, and I really appreciate that. Like, I feel like I'm coming in somewhere and I'm getting the best advice and the best guidance there is.
Thank you.
We want to come out as well tomorrow. The ladies want to come out tomorrow. So please talk to me about your time. What time do you start? And what prizes and surprises do you have in store for your customers?
Thank you very much for asking. So we start at 10 a.m. tomorrow, and we're going to 1 p.m. at Camp Road, but the promotion will be at all our branches tomorrow. So we have 2 offers on hand for the entire summer. Offer 1 is if you come to Burt's and you use the code Liquid Moly X Burt's, just ask the sales reps for that code, you will get a 15% discount on all Liquid Moly products that we offer. The second offer is for the persons who already are using this excellent product. And you know, we have this, which is our LM40. So if you come and you buy 4 quarts of oil or a gallon, you get 1 LM40 for free.
What's LM40?
All right, thank you for asking. So LM40 is a new product that we are... Dennis.
I see.
Dennis.
Oh, like the older one was the WD, but this is the LM.
This is Liquid Moly 40.
40.
So this is for, you know, if you want to loosen anything. It's Carnival week if you want to loosen your waistline.
Like this morning when I was getting up and I was moving through the house, I met Chichu and me one awake. I never wanted to on the door.
Exactly.
I'm here, my wife I said,
I need an LM40.
Yes. So it doesn't only have automotive applications. It can be used in your workshop, in your house, on the hinges of doors, but anything that needs lubrication, the LM40 works. So we're gonna give these away free.
Oh, nice.
Okay. For the period, if you buy 4 quarts of oil or a gallon.
So every household needs a LM40.
Agreed.
Andrew just told me in his ear, in my ear, sorry, that his door is making some noise. And
it's not his door, it's his knee. Knee. I'm telling lies on the door. Elbow.
But tomorrow we will be offering free prizes, free additives, free Liquid Moly injectors, free LM40s, free brake cleaners for all persons who come. You don't have to buy anything. Just show up. We will let you try all our products.
You said we know the one on my lines, Burt's on my lines.
Yes.
We know the Burt's on Camp Road.
And there's a Burt's on Hagley Park Road as well.
Hagley Park.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, across from Ministry.
Exactly. Yes.
Big up to Birds. And let me ask you, Jose, because you don't need no LM40. Are you going? Are you into Carnival? I mean, it's Road March this Sunday. Are you into that kind of stuff?
I heard I'm gonna try some on Saturday, right? I leave on Sunday. Middle of the day. I'll try my best.
Nice. Well, you're from Nicaragua, right?
I am originally from Nicaragua. Yes.
Nice. Do you have your version of Carnival there?
All of Latin America has a version of different carnivals. And I was telling Joel, I mean, it's not a one thing deal. It's always a 1 week deal.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So,
when is a good time to go to Nicaragua?
Every time. It's the weather is
always
if you look at the way we're lined up, the weather is almost just like this.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and the foods are very similar. The fruits are very similar. And we always smile, just like you guys always.
Lovely.
If you're going to be jumping Carnival, you might need some liquid molly.
LM40. And the promotion starts tomorrow, guys. So make sure you check a Burt's near you. And by the way, Joel, we're on social media. Can we find you and get additional information?
You can follow us on all our socials at Burt's Auto Parts on TikTok, on Facebook, and on Instagram. And trust me, we have a crack marketing team. They're always ready to educate, to inform you of our products, and also to entertain you as well.
Lovely. They're going to put Deandra up and spray some of them elbow. In them giants.
Knee, hip.
The body. I got to tell you. But guess what, guys? If you need some, we have them here for you. And of course, Burt's Auto, they have them. Tomorrow their promotion starts. So get your liquid molly and get your LM40. And of course, great prizes and surprises at a Burt's location near you. Our guests this morning have been Mr. Jose Velasquez, Liquid Molly Export Manager in Latin America and the Caribbean, and Mr. Joel Tomlinson, Purchasing Manager at Burt's Auto Parts. Coming up next, it's Kids Unfiltered, sponsored by
Sunshine Snacks.
That is it. But before we get to the snacks, let's get to the music. DJ Franco, Bloodline Franco, and DJ Brush One right here on Sunrise.
Let me tell you this, I don't care what they say about me. I don't care. My life, you could keep on making your noise. I can't hear you. I don't care what you say about me. I don't care. I live in my life. You could keep on
good vibes and good energy be outside. So way up high.
Negative vibes so fly this high. I say let's study anyway when we don't study them.
Circle 11, Rush 1, GMR. 2, 3.
Right now it is waistline.
Hello, it's time to weave.
That style where you give me that murder. Roll your bumper, girl, push it further. Bubble up, sit down and drive like a learner. You do the things so me never get heard of. One time, girl, bubble down there. 2 times, girl, bubble right there. For the last time, girl, we are doing it over and over. We call that a slow wine. Right now it is my time. Don't tell me to join line. Oh no. All I want is waistline.
Hit the morning, this is how we do. Let's go.
Right now it is waistline. Waistline of love. Waistline of love. Move your hips to the baseline. Oh girl, make it roll. Waistline. A waistline of love.
Somebody start to it.
Jamaica's borders is a key priority for the Jamaica Customs Agency. The JCA will remain vigilant and resolute in effectively fulfilling this mandate. The time brought to you by the Jamaica Customs Agency is 7:15 a.m.
People, are you ready? Fit Fire has joined the Fete. If you missed it on the ground, catch it on the TV. Shani Fitness brings her high-energy, dance-filled workout series, Fit Fire, to a TV near you. Join her and her team as they continue to get you fit for the Fete this season. Monday to Friday, 5 a.m. on CVM TV. Fit for Fets, the ultimate workout series, getting you ready for the road. Powered by CVM TV.
Fit for Fets, brought to you by Smirnoff. We do Carnival. Drink responsibly.
We are back for season 2 of Corner Office. We are highlighting small businesses, hard-working Jamaicans who are doing their own thing in their own spaces. People who are in their role, bossing up their role.
Let's go!
Let's get it! It's not if you own the company or not, it's how you own the role. Ice cream is coming. Guess what? It is your Corner Office. Season 2, bigger and better. And guess what? You think it's not yet? Check it out. Put the end of the place. Undercover. Easy yourself.
From politics to global events, from social issues to breaking news, Lead Story Prime dives deeper, cuts through the noise, and uncovers the stories that shape your world. Join us every Tuesday at 8 p.m. for Lead Story Prime with me, George Davis, for an hour of incisive analysis, expert interviews, and unparalleled coverage of the issues you care about. Lead Story Prime, your front row seat to the most compelling discussions. Lead Story Prime, where the truth comes first. Only on CVM TV.
Sports should be fun. Sports should be interesting. Sports should be entertaining. Sports should be riveting. This is CVM Sports. I'm Jordan Flint.
Where the difference is made. Where titles are decided. Where respect is earned. Excel here and you could go down in history. It's the final third. CVM TV's weekly JPL preview show every Sunday, starting 30 minutes before our live broadcast. Get insight, analysis, and hear from your favorite players weekly, just before we bring you our feature broadcast for the day. Move from defense to attack and join us in the final third. This and every Sunday until the end of the JPL season.
Sports should be fun. Sports should be interesting. Sports should be entertaining. Sports should be riveting. This is CVM Sports. I'm Jordan Flint.
I turn up the fed till it's over. I turn up the fed till it's over. I just wanna get this feeling.
Absolutely amazing.
This year soca have a nice
I
vibe.
like the vibe, but guess what? You don't have to take our word for it. Welcome back to Sunrise.
Morning.
And right now, we have DJ Bloodline Franco and DJ Brush One in the building.
Yo.
What's going on? Brush One, how are you doing?
We are here and we are thankful and we're full of energy because Road March is only 2 days away?
Yeah, about. Yeah. But I know this Carnival season, what has it been like for you?
Amazing, right? 2 successful events, popular trending song.
Nice.
So, you know,
All
it's
is
been
well.
amazing.
Bloodline Franco, you are on the streets, you're in the streets like the white line.
Wow.
And trust me, I know a lot of people when they go out to parties and they see Brush One on a flyer, or they know that Bloodline Franco is going to play.
Or they weren't going to go, but then when them say you're playing, they go.
I'm going to be there.
They go.
What makes Bloodline Franco stand out, especially, you know, in a soca season?
I mean, for me, I always live Carnival, soca throughout the year. You get me? So the advantage of having it right now in Jamaica is that I get to sleep in my own bed. That's the only difference for me. Wherever else in the world is the same vibe, same energy. You know what I mean? And we always travel. You get me? And mix with the best of the best and learn new things. So we come back to Jamaica, always give that energy, that vibe. You know what I mean?
Nice.
So, yeah. So that,
Well, you
that's
guys
what
are
makes
the
us
best.
special.
What are you feeling about the energy of this year's new soca music that you're going to be playing at Carnival?
It was a longer season this year, so the artists had more time to drop more music. You know, create more. They could go back in studio, make a new song. You know, if they drop one and the crowd wasn't really feeling it, they had time to work the music also.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people didn't like a particular song in January, but by the time we get to March, they absolutely love it. So the longer seasons give the artists and the crowd, the patrons, more time as well to soak up and enjoy that music.
Who is the hot artist right now, or what would you say are the top 5 soca songs right now between both of you? Yeah.
Masha Montano, Party.
Bungie Garden, Carry It.
Brush One and GMR, Waistline.
I think so. Yeah.
GBM Neutron, One Piece.
And then Young Brother.
Greatest, yeah.
You know, like how we talk about 90s dancehall, do you have a favorite year or a favorite period?
Era?
Of soca?
Boy, Jamaica as a country, everybody knows this. Jamaica's favorite year for soca is what, 2016?
Yep, right.
Is that like a boss? Is that the year of like a boss?
No.
That's it. That's the
I
year.
believe so.
Probably.
2016.
You know, get school in
probably
Franco.
2017. No, probably.
You know my favorite year?
Which year?
Like around 2005. 2005. 2005.
Hey, we coming.
We coming. And balance. And that like a period right there, so.
Yeah. I like family. Listen, I don't know. Kez, which camera? Hi, Kez. The back. Good morning, respectfully.
Morning, Kez.
Let me tell you. You see that stuff on the grass, something there? I want up on the grass.
That is true.
I'm allergic to grass when it cuts. Kez gonna make me be on the grass. I gotta tell you. When I hear that song, I want to spread out. I like it. It's a nice song. I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it. That's my joint right there. Yeah. But Franco and Brush One, what can people expect from you guys? Where are you gonna be on the road on Sunday? And where can we see you to enjoy the music?
We're going to be on the road with Yard Mass for Sunday.
Okay,
and of course, after the road, it's going to be Big Wall performing live there. On Saturday, we're actually going to be at a pop-up with Bungie Garden.
Nice.
So, you know, you can come and see live.
Just like CVM will be at a party called Sunrise.
Yeah, that is it. Sunrise with the fun rise. But guess what? I want our viewers to enjoy, to get a taste of
more them know who is Bloodline Franco.
Brush One, introducing right here on Sunrise for the very first time on a Soca Sunrise edition, DJ Bloodline Franco and DJ Brush One.
This is how we do. Let's turn up a vibe right now, Franco. Let's go. This one's for the ladies, called Waistline. Yes, man, make you dance and move and enjoy yourself. This will go.
Right now it is waistline, waistline.
This one's easy. All you do, rock your hips from left to right. Just rock your hips left to right, from left to right, from left to right. Let's go.
Roll your bumper, girl, push it further. Bubble up, sit down and drive like a learner. You do the things that me never yet heard of. One time, girl, bubble down there. 2 times, girl, bubble right there. For the last time, girl, we are doing
It's all about the hips and the hips.
We call that a slow wine. Right now, it is my time. Don't tell me to join line.
One finger to the sky and let's party right now. Let's go. One finger and say.
Right now, it is waistline, waistline of love. Waistline, waistline of love. Move your hips to the baseline. Oh, girl, make it roll. Waistline.
And this is where we start to wave. Start to wave. Start to wave. Start to wave. This one's for your friend who always get lost on the road during Carnival.
If I don't come home in the morning, just know that I say not in my place. But this must have a hold on me. I can leave until every single bottle done. If anyone looking for me, then you
ready for the road. Carnival Sunday's here. Let's go. Hit one, hit two, hit 1, 2, 3.
Thanks for staying with us right here on Sunrise. This is CVM TV. You've never seen a sunrise quite like this, and now it's time for Kids Unfiltered. Well, we have the founder of Little Genius Jamaica. She is Tishana Mullings. She's back in the Sunrise studio, and of course, she's brought her two of her bright little geniuses, or what do we say, genii? Geniuses with her. We have top 10 finalists for Little Genius 2025, Azaria Kidd and Jotham Mays. They're here to tell us about the exciting 2025 National Little Genius Championship. Good morning, welcome.
Good morning.
Well, Tishana, everybody by now supposed to know, say sunrise, we say fully bright. We believe in brilliance. We believe in speaking these things into being, and we are always supporting this particular competition. Tell us what the 2025 installment has been serving up thus far.
All right, I love the way you intro that, because we are all about challenging the dunce culture.
Yes.
The Little Genius competition in partnership with JADE, the Jamaica Association for Debate and Empowerment, we're all about creating a critical thinking revolution.
Yes.
So this is a competition that sees primary school students from all across Jamaica, 8 to 11 years old, engaging in debate, parliamentary style, critical thinking.
At that age?
At that age.
Wow.
And talent, because a lot of times we find a little bit of imbalance. So if they're very bookish, bookwormish as they call it, they often don't delve into that creative side. So on the night of the show, you see a full display of talents, from simulation of scientific lab kind of demonstrations to singing, dancing, every Jamaican arts areas that you can think about.
Brilliant. Remind us when it's going to be?
It's going to be the 18th of May. It's on the official Child's Month calendar. So if you check the Child's Month calendar, go to the 18th of May. That's when we'll be having the production. But we've been having trainings over the last 2 months. And by the way, we would have had the winner here, the last winner, who is doing a project across inner city communities called Ignite Genius, Mr. Amir Francis.
All right, I remember him. All right, so I'm going to hand over to you, because you're going to engage these two little geniuses so that our viewers can get a taste of what is to come. So
Just
over to you.
a little taste. All right. Good morning. Welcome to the new Jamaica Parliament. So this morning we are going to hear from Minister of Education, Mr. Jotham Mays, and Opposition Spokesperson on Education, Ms. Azaria Kidd. So, Minister Mays, let's have your contribution.
Imagine a world without creativity and boredom. How bored will we be? This is why I embrace STEM instead of STEAM. STEM is science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. Even though STEM is popular in many schools, STEAM is as great as STEM. STEAM can change your mood from sad to glad. It also embraces innovation and advocate for change.
All right, Minister Mays, that's your contribution? All right, so you're saying you're embracing STEAM over STEM. All right, let's hear from Minister Kidd.
STEAM has the power to, STEAM has the potential, actually, to innovate and put in schools put STEAM in schools all over Jamaica. Though the school community is already looking forward to putting in STEM, which I believe that we should focus on STEM before we go into the art segment of STEAM. Additionally, many schools don't have the resources or even science labs or computer labs to add STEAM-powered subjects.
All right, so we're hearing from Minister Mays. Minister Mays is saying to us, let's add the arts. And Minister Kitty is saying to us, listen, we can't add the arts yet because we don't have enough resources for just the sciences. Any other contributions before we close the parliament?
Mrs. Tishana,
Yes.
may I add?
Yes.
Even though that we do not have the resources right now, there are various arts that we can use that don't require a lot of money, and many things. So the various arts are culinary arts, visual arts, performing arts, and we don't really need that much resources. Let's say visual arts, like painting and so on. We don't need lots of money for just paintbrush and some paint.
So you're saying we can go ahead and implement the arts. So not just STEM, implement the arts because it won't take a lot of resources.
Yes, and also performing arts, like music, dance. There are various types of ways you can use performance arts.
Thank you, Minister. So I feel like we have heard your point strongly. So,
Madam Speaker?
Yes.
Though there are multiple arts that can be implemented into our schools without costing that much money, remember, many students go to particular schools, which if we implement the arts into those schools, then it's going to take up more money than just one paintbrush for one person. It can take up more money than over 300 paintbrushes for over 300 persons, plus extra paintbrushes for extra students, exchange students, students that are visiting the school to just get a look.
Right.
Brilliant. I hearing the arguments, the points and the counterpoints. What's the process like of preparing them to be able to think on their feet? They don't have no script. Ladies and gentlemen, they don't have a script. They don't have. They're not reading from the prompter a while ago. They were speaking extemporaneously. What is the process of getting them to the point where they can do this on national TV? Because some people, big people, can do this, you know.
So they're right now they're still in the process of training. So every week on Zoom, we go through the idea of teaching them what is a parliament, what is a moot, taking them from the basics that the moot is like the topic, and then we train them to speak extemporaneously. So what you're seeing now is a demonstration of the process that they're in.
Look here, brilliant. Look here, me soon send my one to you, you know.
Absolutely.
Because these are the things that we love to see. Congratulations, guys. You guys did so well. I'm very proud of you guys. I'm very proud. Thank you very much. Our guests have been Tishana Mullings, the founder of the Little Genius Jamaica and the Little Genius competition. And of course, we had Azaria Kidd and Jotham Mays, the top 10 finalists in this year's Little Genius Championship. Well, that's it for Kids Unfiltered, sponsored by Sunshine Snacks. Stay with us. The fire will be burning in our next segment with our guest, that great Luton Fire. We'll be right back.
Every child deserves a home filled with love. When hope meets heart, a new journey begins.
Welcome home, David.
Welcome, David.
Make it your own.
Family is built on moments shared. Every smile and every shared moment connects us with a brighter future. Here, you're not just welcomed, you're family. Foster hope, foster love, foster a child today. Contact the CPFSA for more information.
Sunshine snacks, cheese post. Grab a sunshine, grab a cheese post. We have crunch on a cheese post. Daddy nickel pick, grab a cheese post. Sunshine snacks, cheese post. Grab a sunshine snack, cheese post. Some cheese in every bite, flavor in every crunch. Extra cheese, if you love it so much. Love cheese in every bite. Grab a sunshine, grab a cheese post. We have crunch on a cheese post. Daddy nickel pick, grab a cheese post. Sunshine snacks, cheese post. Flavor in every crunch. Grab a sunshine snacks, cheese puffs today. Enough cheese, enough flavor.
From me eye there me knee, Mummy used to always remind me of those good old Jamaican proverbs to keep me wise. Proverbs like, what goat do, kid follow. Good friend, better than pocket money. And if you can't catch Quaco, you catch him short. Just like the proverb, Bosco Oats is ingrained in Jamaica.
For all your electrical needs, visit ABC Electrical Sales. We've got everything, stocking top brands like CNCs, Philips, and Allen Bradley. We guarantee quality and reliability. Shop with us and save with even free island-wide delivery. Conditions apply. Visit us at Shop 8 Hagley Park Plaza, Kingston 10. Call 876-754-3714-5 or 876-754-3825-8. ABC Electrical Sales, for a better choice in electrical business.
From me eye there me knee, Mummy used to always remind me of those good old Jamaican proverbs to keep me wise. Proverbs like, what goat do, kid follow. Good friend, better than pocket money. And if you can't catch Quaco, you catch him short. Just like the proverb, Bosco Oats is ingrained in Jamaica.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winford Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
And walk the streets, we've done load. Hustling food to put them out. De La Vega, get sentence to those who can't get away from coming around. San Diego de La Vega, home of the first capital. Them call it
Good morning to everybody. Welcome back to Sunrise. If you're just joining us, guess what? We've been having a great time. And you're late, but guess what? Better late than never. But next time, please tune in from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. This is where you need to be. Wherever you are in the world, we're there with you also. So please do remember to log on, listen in, and always spread the word. Good morning to Miss Joanne Sam, always watching us right here on Sunrise. Good morning, Miss Joanne Goodas. Thank you so much for always tuning in. Now, I want to say good morning to everybody in Spanish Town, right? Dennis side of town, you know, St. Catherine, right? Because every Spanish Town massive. And my very special guest is from that area as well. The Heat, the Rastafarian firebrand. His on his birth certificate, it's Anthony Martin, but we know him and love him as Lutan Fire. He is fresh back from his European tour, which was very successful as he tackles roots and culture. You understand me? The tour that definitely has risen to higher heights, and he is all across the world and touching different continents and people with his voice, his music, and his message. He continues to fly the banner high for roots reggae music, and he has cultivated a loyal international following, and you can see this by his strong streaming numbers. He joins us to tell us more and what he's been up to. Lutan Fire. Yes, good morning, sir. How are you?
Blessed.
Blessed love, respect. Lutan.
Yes, sir.
From De La Vega.
Yeah.
One of the songs that really put you on the map. Talk to me about, your kind of music and why do you, as an artist, decided to go that route?
Well, give thanks and greetings, Jamaica. Thanks for having Lutan Fire.
Bless.
Well, my music, as you know, Lutan Fire is my cultural background, Rastafari. And for me, once I'm a part of something, I be that something, you understand? Yeah. And then for the music now, the lyrics come off that way. Because this is what I learned from my youth. So whenever I sing according to my culture and how the Jamaica people live. And then we call it roots reggae, you know what I mean? So the roots reggae mean the original sound from that time to this time, because that's the sound the world really like.
Right.
So if you check around, you have over 600 reggae festivals across the world from May to September.
Wow.
And they're all roots reggae festival. I know you say roots reggae mentioned Jamaica.
Right.
So as you say in the earlier reasoning, we're flying the banner for this music and the Jamaica people,
One of the things that I'm very impressed with is the fact that, you're still touring and you go overseas. And I say that because sometimes an artist might not seem like they're hot in Jamaica, but that doesn't mean that you're not hot in the world. And some burgeoning artists may feel also like, well, clean music and righteousness and, uplifted music. Not going for them music. So, I'm not even sing them something. I'm just going to sing some reggae and some other things that are denigrating to women and our culture and just moral and value, You have definitely proven that that's not so because you're still touring. Talk to me about what the reception is like, Lutan, when you go overseas and you sing your songs of positivity, uplifting messages and righteousness.
Well, it's always great, everywhere Lutan Fire stop, for me it's pandemonium. And what happens is that this music have a following, it have a fan base. And then for me, as a cultural artist, stop doing what I do other things, it would be like me and neglect the people who support the music over the years. So for me, my music is for the people who love this consciousness. And every day the fan base grow. I was in Indonesia, Bali.
Yes.
We went to Gili Island and Jakarta. Wow. We do festivals, reggae festival with 91,000 people. And they're all singing Lutan Fire song. It make me feel good.
Yeah.
Because, as you say, some artists may feel like them not hot on the island, so it don't really make sense. And them go switch over to a hot thing, get a little vibes. But Lutan Fire, I don't know if it's lucky or privileged or fortunate.
Or talented.
And
both and all of the above.
And bold and brave.
Yeah.
But from a kickstart, my following start grow from about 99 to now, non-stop. And I'm on my way to Thailand, Malaysia, Japan and Indonesia in the May month.
Wow.
So the music is always growing.
Wow, amazing. Yes. And I can just imagine, people who don't even speak English singing your songs. That must be a very gratifying
feeling. Some short people down at Asia, they just run around and everybody try to invite me. Everybody want to carry me go home. But the music is what drive them,
Yeah.
Because I see a lot of reggae artists, real reggae from Asia. And them have the big following and the big crowd. So they invite me in a them crowd.
Yes.
So I can catch on to that fan base, then it's sweet me.
So talk to me about what you're working on. I know you have a new song out right now that you're pushing. Talk to us about that particular song and what else do you have on your calendar? What does your itinerary look like?
Okay, for me now, the new album, Strength and Resilience, it'll go through good streaming very well. People love it. And that's what the promotion is on right now. And then we're always in the studio making singles. And we're doing videos. Today, when I left here, I go straight downtown, go kickstart the video we call the song, Warning Them on the new album.
Okay.
So that's it for now. We're planning tours. As I say, we are got through over.
Any collaboration on the album?
Yeah, we have a Chronics. We call it Freedom Sound.
Yeah.
Chronics are my neighbor, right?
De La Vega as well, yes.
And we have Queen Omega.
Yes.
And we also have Aki Becca. So we have 3 collabs and a 13-track album.
Beautiful. What would you finally like to say to your fans who have supported Lutan Fire's music over the years?
Without you, I'm nothing. And you guys give me the impetus to do what I do and continue, I'm continue. Just
absolutely.
Like that.
Well, guess what? We need some strength and always we'll need resilience.
Yes,
and so you're going to perform for us this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, on CVM Sunrise this morning, I present to you Lutan Fire, veteran recording artist. He has his song for us this morning from his new album, Strength and Resilience.
Give thanks, enough respect in every aspect. Ankle spec, toe spec, knee spec up to your neck. Load and fire. Woy, 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 yeah. Hail Rastafari, yeah. Give thanks, Jamaica CVM. Hey, 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 hey. Strength and resilience. Hey, hey. Get tight to this tough time. Hey, hey, whoa. You got to have strength and resilience, yeah. Get tight to this tough time. Lord, 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 yeah. You know, see it. Flexible like a bamboo, first glance to escape. Sometimes you got to stay put before take off, just wait. This world never stop, man, you got to navigate. My talent is tie up in a me fate. I turn my wounds into wisdom. I no worry about the past, cause me a live now. Most time at the boss, me no sling gun. Hey, the Rasta man no come here fi no bring down. Strength and resilience. Hey, hey, hey. Get tight to this tough time. CVM, you know see it. You got to have strength and resilience, yeah. Get tight to this tough time. Tough time. You know see it, yeah. Hey. Some things in life will change and some things remain the same. Go and play your game, don't lose your faith and push on, push on, push on, push on. Some things in life will change, yeah. Some things remain the same. Don't be afraid, go and play your game and push on, yeah. You know see it, yes. Take a look in at the brighter side of life. Yesterday is cancelled, today you must be wise. Stand firm, panny back.
Mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. Search for its breeding sites and destroy them.
A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
The time by the Ministry of Health and Wellness is 7:45.
If them a hide and a bribe, you know we not sleep. Extortion them want, you know that not keep. Fight against corruption, turn up the heat. Load up the heat back on fraud when you see it. Anti-corruption, join in the fight. Let's come together and make this right. When you see wrong, you feel open your mouth. Now there's a new avenue for speak out. We need a reduction. Make we fight against corruption.
The Integrity Commission is working towards Jamaica where there's integrity, accountability, and transparency in public service, where acts of corruption by persons in public office will be investigated and dealt with transparency and accountability. Stand with us in the fight against corruption. Call the Integrity Commission Anti-Corruption Hotline 876-926-0001.
Make we fight against corruption.
Sometimes all you want to do is get home. To the place where you feel safe, where it's all your own.
Hi, girl. Hi, Dad.
NHD, the key to your home, has home buyer and home builder loans to help you get home. And if you're planning to fix up the home you have, our home improver loans will help bring those ideas to life. With the NHD, there are more possibilities for you to get home. The NHD, the key to your home.
Hop into action this Easter with a loan from Chris and Charles. Borrow $575,000 or more with payments starting at just $12,595. Whether you're renovating, consolidating debt, or investing in your future, we've got you covered with fast processing, unbeatable rates, and exceptional service. Better hurry. Just like Easter buns, this offer won't last. Call 876-926-0609 or visit chrisandcharles.com today. When you think loans, think Chris and Charles.
They need to see how we were a while ago. I was like this, and then it started.
Listen.
Oh, blast!
Listen, I cannot. Rush one, he knows what he's doing. Bloodline Franco, them going
Them see we, you know, them see we.
Bungie Garland, good morning to you. Fayan Lyons, good morning. Michelle Montano.
From the intro start?
No, look here. I feel the heat. You understand?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, is it too late? We can cut the one blows and put that one tight and go there.
You can pull off. You can pull off.
Amazing, amazing.
And hold on up, and then you don't even need to change your ear. From one side you touch road.
Out there.
Trouble, you know.
Trouble.
Trouble.
But it's been great this morning,
don't worry,
Dennis.
I'll be on Sunday. I will be
protecting my six.
No, I will be at church. But I have a problem, because Liverpool are going to win the league Sunday.
I know that's right, Salah.
So like,
I'm here for it.
Pastor Chris, John Mark, praise
the Lord
for that goal. Hold on, you can see me. Hallelujah! Liverpool.
All the Liverpoolians, good morning. Yeah, I know the Arsenal people are hurting, the Man U people are hurting, but I just life. You understand?
1 point to go. 1 point. DJ.
Don't blame us.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right, DJ. Maybe next year this time. Who knows? But guys, we gotta go. That's all the time we have this morning.
That's all the time we have.
Remember that you can head on over to our YouTube channel at CVM TV or rewatch your favorite segments and all the fun stuff in between, and on our Instagram at Sunrise CVM.
All
Thanks,
right.
of course, to Best Buds and to all our guests this morning and our 2 top DJs who you'll be seeing on the road.
Yeah.
DJ Bloodline Franco and DJ Brush One. Remember that kindness is karma, and kindness is magic. So be as kind to as many people as you possibly can. Welcome back, Uncle Dennis. Bienvenido.
Yeah.
Adios, amigos.
Adios.
Bye.
Before we leave, we have to take a wave right now. One time, we take a wave, take a wave. 1, get ready. 2, get ready. 1, 2, I'm up here, baby.
So let me see your hands up in the air, wave them up in the band. People from everywhere.
Alright, this one we're going left to right like this. But this one left here.
We love to party. Cause life is for the living.
Yeah, but we're getting ready for Sunday.
Thanks is to be given. So don't be late.
Start to give me a little wave in the circle. Yeah. And we start to go a little faster.
Hard work without the smart work. Now we don't want no better that I need a little breather. 2 days on the road with some jam in the middle. That's the wrong, we need to find the middle. For the sake of peace of mind. So the middle of the road is where you'll find me and my friend and them, because all work and no play, me say no way. We don't want no better that I need a stress reliever. 2 drinks in my hand and a girl in the middle. That's the wrong, we need to find the middle. For the sake of peace of mind. So the middle of the road is where you'll find me and my friend.
I come from when long used to carry it. Where used to carry it on the ground, used to carry it. Where used to carry it on the ground, used to carry it. Where used to carry it on the ground.